Hello everyone, I'm Tommy Hutton, and I'm standing alongside Cedar Springs, which as you well know is the heart of the LGBT community. As you can see, a group of people behind me have gathered protesting gay bashing. They are tired of it and they want it to stop. Let's find out tonight what they have to say.
We're out here tonight because of an event that happened on July 17th of this year. My friend here and co-organizer with Unified Community Against Gay Hate Crimes was witness to that event, so he could talk a bit about what happened that day. I'm out here because we're fighting against hate crimes. We're wanting to reduce violence, eliminate violence against gay and lesbian people in our society. And we're organizing gay and lesbian people, and we're wanting to send a strong message to the Dallas society that we're not a target of violence. We're going to stand up, and we're also sending a message to Craig Watkins, the Dallas District Attorney, that it is not acceptable to pass this case, to charge this case as an aggravated robbery, which is what it currently is being charged as. If he lets it be charged as an aggravated robbery and not as a hate crime, not as what it is, he's basically saying it's open season on gay and lesbian people. It's acceptable to beat up on gay people. If you beat up on gay people, Craig Watkins would say that you would get a slap on the wrist. That's just not acceptable. Craig Watkins has to step up to the plate and charge this as what it is, an abhorrent gay hate crime.
I've seen people from the churches that I've served and even from Promise that have experienced violence in one form or another, sometimes in theft, sometimes in being beaten or just simply being scared to come out and be part of what's happening in our community. And fear itself is something to overcome. And so if I can be a part of that and working for justice in this way, through an organized effort of a new group like this, then this is the time to step forward and volunteer.
Okay, the city of Austin absolutely does not tolerate gay bashing. It just seems that Dallas does not have such a stance and a strong ability to stop the gay bashing here. Austin does not, they do not tolerate it at all. Zero tolerance.
You know, I've been a victim of racism, but I never had seen this type of hate crime, or any hate crime in that matter, to see another human being get his head stomped in by another human being. I'm amazed that we're still living in that time. I'm amazed that that as a community that we're at a point now that we can do something about it, and I want this organization to be a proactive organization. We also don't want this to just be filed as an aggravated robbery. I mean, the intent of what they came down to do was to commit a hate crime, to beat up some gay people, okay? And I believe that if we take back our streets as a community, work with law enforcement, work with local officials, make them accountable for the districts that they reside over, and listen to the voice of the gay people where we are one voice, then we'll get heard. We'll get the changes done that need to be done. The laws that exist now, which is called bias and prejudice, is absolutely not enough. It's absolutely not enough. We need to make amendments to that law. We need to make those things a lot tougher, you know, so that people cannot come down here and do these kind of things to us. It doesn't matter if it's this community or any other community. But if we cannot be safe in the gay community, where do they want us to go?
We need our politicians to stand up and start recognizing the problem for what it is. A bunch of thugs came down here and beat a human being because of a sexual orientation. And our politicians are not standing up for us. This is how progress has made in any civil rights movements. You have a community-based organization, democratic, grassroots, everybody stands up and organizes within themselves to fight for our own safety, our own equality. And we'll be doing that every Wednesday at 8 o'clock at Crossroads.
As it currently stands, the attackers of Jimmy Lee Dean stand facing aggravated robbery. The United Community Against Hate Crimes feels this is not enough, and at a bare minimum, the two should face aggravated assaults. The Dallas Voice wants to hear what you think. Please send us an email at dvtv@dallasvoice.com. This is Tommy Hutton coming to you from Cedar Springs and Throckmorton.